Today, I'm going to talk about two new releases. One that is available currently to all Kajabi customers, and one that is in a slow rollout. And this is the rollout of Kajabi's new website builder that I'm going to talk about first, which also had been requested for a very long time. Hi, everybody. It's Deanna Fenton here. I want to welcome you to this week's edition of Simple Steps to Online Success. This is the video show that helps course and membership site creators build a profitable business without all that tech overwhelm. When you log into your Kajabi site, we've always had this area here called website. The website allows us to design these website pages. Now, I'll have to tell you, not everybody's going to use all of these pages necessarily. Now, when we get into some of these other areas, this is where things become different. And I'm going to tell you, for example, I'm going to jump ahead to the blog. Now, many people were disappointed that you really didn't have much in the way of options to customize your blog. It was pretty bare bones, pretty straightforward. So the big advantage now with this new release is now you have all the benefits that you have with a landing page to be able to customize your blog. Now, one of the things that I liked in particular, and you can see this is just giving an initial view, and this was sort of the standard way it was before without any options to customize. But now if I click on my blog listings, I have different layout options. So instead of a list version, which is what this is and was the previous version, I can now do a 2-column grid where it shows my featured image, the title, any tags that I've associated with that post, the date it was published, and I can control that. I can say, I don't want to show the tags, or I don't want to show the date. I don't want to show the content. I just want to show the title and the custom image. So, and different people have different viewpoints on this, right? So different people may want to have all of those things showing or only some of those things showing. So that's why it's really interesting that now we have the control to show or hide all of those options. And we can also create a 3-column grid, which is kind of the one I like. I can tell you right here, this is not good. This is an embedded podcast player that is clearly not responsive in this view. Going back to this, you also have the option to put your posts and your images left aligned with your categories in a sidebar. And I could also do it where they're aligned on the right. So again, a little more customization, a little more options that we have available to be able to customize this blog. You can also see here, instead of continue reading, which would only show if we show our content, you could say read more. You can indicate how many individual posts you want to show. You can indicate whether or not you do want to show the sidebar or not. And then within the sidebar, you can add additional content. And once again, from an important standpoint, you can have a mobile view. So I'm going to click down here in the lower right-hand corner and switch to mobile view. And I can check and make sure that the blog is going to display the post in the mobile view the way that I want. And if not, then I can go ahead and modify that with padding, for example.